Okay, 3.1.16, evaluating methods of network security. There's quite a few, but we'll just go through it pretty quickly. So first one is passwords. So the advantage of passwords is that they are easy to use and they're relatively fast access. Access rights can be set by like two specific users, and user groups can be created for ease of management. But they do have quite a few disadvantages. So first off, keyloggers and other programs can make it easy to bypass passwords. And passwords are very dependent on the user. So if a user sets a simple password, like I don't know, hello123 or something, it's easy to crack or simply guess. And users often share passwords between them. Second method of network security is an antivirus. As far as advantages go, there's live real-time protection from malicious software, and your antivirus could work both on your computer and on your browser. And an antivirus also removes malware as well as monitoring for it. But the disadvantages are it can slow down your device. They fail easily and can frequently miss malicious programs. So often you might have to run a file you downloaded through multiple AV software. Sometimes they can be very expensive, and in the past, some providers have sold data or added malware to their antivirus, so it can be difficult to find an actually safe provider. So another potential method of network security would be a software firewall, and these allow to monitor and filter traffic in real time. A network admin can set up access policies, and the firewall analyzes the data packets based on a user determined set of rules. So like the admin can choose whatever they want to let through the firewall. The disadvantages, though, network access is often slowed down, and it can be difficult to manage and expand, particularly with differing policy rules across a network and across an organization. So then we have SSID broadcasting. So turning this off is the method of network security. The only advantage of this is that it's invisible to novice users who cannot see your network accidentally. So what that means is that if I disable the SSID broadcast for Jess, anyone outside can't even see the network. But this is actually not true because experienced hackers can search for radio frequency signals anyway, so they can get onto the network. They can get onto the network without too much trouble. When you have an SSID, when you disable the SSID broadcasting, connection drops easily, and devices often refuse to auto connect. And as a new user, if you want to connect to the network, it's pretty difficult to do because you then have to you don't actually have the SSID. And then we have MAC filtering. The advantages is that a MAC address is unique to each device, and as a network admin, it's relatively easy to add MAC addresses to whitelist. But but that's actually a disadvantage because often for new users, it's very difficult to like find the MAC address and add them, especially if you want them to only be using the network one time. And you can monitor the network to get the MAC addresses that are on the whitelist anyway, which are then easily spoofed. Then finally, WPA2. So the advantage of WPA2 is that it uses the advanced encryption system, which is the most modern and secure encryption protocol. However, WPA2 access points is vulnerable to attacks through WEP, which is an older method of network security. And recently, it's been discovered that key reinstallation attacks can be performed, which is basically just replaying handshake messages at the third layer of the WPA2 model. So it basically just means the nonce or the number only access ones. It's the nonce. Yeah, it's an American term. I don't know why they've used the nonce, but we can reset the nonce back to 0, and so the encrypted packet can be and so the encrypted packets can be matched, and eventually by resetting these packets again and again, you can eventually the encryption, the keychain can eventually be broken. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think there's some social. There's some social. I did not plan it at all.